one of the things that we found out in the report that did not surprise us at all was that even though American Indian women and girls make up just 1% of our state's population, between the years of 2010 and 2018, 8% of all murdered women and girls in Minnesota were American Indian. And from in any given month during the years of 2012 and 2020, anywhere between 27 and 54 American women, American Indian women and girls in Minnesota were missing. So I came back to the legislature and we put together a skeleton bill. And then I reached out to our Native community, as many women that I knew, and asked them to join me in reviewing the report or the legislation, and to invite any other women, because I really wanted this to be a bill that they created, that is coming from the Native community, especially the women and the people that work with the violence against Native women. We weren't able to pass it in the next legislative session, even though we did introduce it. Extremely emotional. All the legislators on both sides of the aisle in the House pledged to support it, but we couldn't get the Senate to pass on it. And so we brought it back the next year. We did get it through the House and the Senate that year, but we were given a very small amount of money and 18 months to get it done. And I have to say that we did it. This year I introduced legislation to create a MMIR office, Missing and Murdered Indigenous Relatives office, here at the legislature, in the state government, for employees. Again, a pretty lean budget, and it passed, of course, in the House, no problem, but we never got a hearing in the Senate, even though Sheila Lamb on here very serendipitously got to present it in public safety when they weren't quite ready for it. But I you know, put it as an amendment on the bill, and we still haven't gotten it done, but I'm hopeful that with a little bit of pressure from the public and from other folks here at the legislature, we might get it done this year. If not, I'll bring it back next year, because it's so important that we continue this work in a way that is, people will be held accountable, and we'll have to be sure that it's going to happen.